Hi, hello, Renata here, and this is a new vlog for you. So grab a coffee or tea because it's going to be a little bit long and yeah, just enjoy it. We had Valentine's Day on this week and I got some flowers also. This is my sprouts. These are my sprouts, broccoli and radish. And I also got some roses. So 18 years together. Can you believe this? 18 years. God. Spring is coming and we started to walk more because we are doing the Conqueror Challenge, and I will going to link down below for you to check out. So we walk during the day in lunch breaks or after work, and it's quite handy we have a dog because she likes this. I started the YouTube channel a couple of years ago with the intention of making beautiful videos about our traveling and uploading them to here, but I was procrastinating too much, and at the end I finished traveling, and I still have quite a few videos to cut, but our lifestyle changed for a while, so it's no point to do it. But my takeaway from this lesson is that if you want to do something, do it, because if you procrastinate, it may going to be too late, and you end up flushing away that dream of yours. And I'm a little bit sad, and it's not a nice feeling to look back on this opportunity what I passed, and think about it. But nowadays, especially with the video editing, I make myself do it every day because I don't want to think and feel the same way a couple of years from now when I'm looking back to this part of my life and say that I could do it but I didn't. So do not procrastinate because it's not good. It's not good. Found this amazing farm close to where we live, and they have some donkeys and I believe alpacas, but maybe they are llamas. And we walk quite often this way. We love to talk and share ideas and also clear our head. And sadly, the animals are not that brave to come up to the fence. They are looking at from far away, but funny that they think Poppy is one of them. They always keep an eye on her, and I don't think it's because they fear or scared from her. because she doesn't look like a dog, she looks like a mini alpaca. So we have seen one or two times, a couple of times, when she gave kisses to the animals when they are brave enough, but we have to step back. So yeah, they usually just stand somewhere and watching us, keeping an eye on us, and especially eye on Poppy. When I am overwhelmed or frustrated, this is just an antidote to get my shoes on and either with my husband Zoli or alone just go for a walk, because nature is quite calming, and also that 45 minutes of a brisk walk just helping me to relax a little bit. We are both on a plant-based diet, and apart from tofu and soya cubes, sometimes I do some seitan, and I must admit it is quite challenging to find a good recipe, because most of the time it doesn't taste and looks like, I wouldn't say meat, but it doesn't look like a cake or some kind of dough. But last week or a week before, I found a recipe where they put nutrition yeast in and use warm water, and somehow I managed to do quite a decent seitan, which is stringy, meat-like texture, and also it's quite versatile how you can use it, so I really like that. And I think this is the third time I'm doing this recipe, and every single time it's good, so I'm happy with that. And don't misunderstand me, I don't want to replicate meat, but when you do some fried seitan, I like the look and the texture, so that's the reason why I try to find a good recipe to use.
Some say love is a winding road, carves a map through the darkest night. Some say love takes a heavy load, helps someone make the burden light, teaches you not to hold too tight. You and I have come a long way together. You and I got a long way to go. You don't have to ask me now or never, 'cause I'm already yours and you'll always be mine. Some say love is a fire that grows, bound to hurt when you...
We love to go to these stores and stock up with all the condiments and legumes and different nuts, spices, because their prices are amazing. Their products are amazing, and honestly, it's just fun to have all these special ingredients to have at home. So whenever I have an idea to cook something different, I have all the ingredients to do it. I can read since I can remember of being able to read, And up until up until 4 years ago, I was a big believer in reading just and only physical books. So I had approximately 10 years ago a Kindle, and after a while I just sold it because I couldn't use it. I did not like it. But I think in 2018, when we started to travel, I got a Kindle again and I started to use it. And that's debate in my head about whether to use Kindle or paperbacks and physical books was just settled, because when you travel you can't take too many possessions with you, so you have to be very strict about what you take with you, and books are not priority when it's about traveling by car. So I started to use a Kindle, and after I got an iPad, and I'm not using the Kindle anymore. I'm using my iPad to read, the Kindle application on it. But I'm interested whether what is your opinion about using e-readers, because I know quite a lot of people are against it, and I just want to see, what do you think about it? Do you use e-readers, or do you listen audiobooks, or do you stick to physical books? What do you think about it? How do you feel yourself about it? I find it quite convenient, so I made a pact with myself that when we are in the same place, I read both physical and Kindle books as well. So during the day, most of the time I'm using physical books, and before going to bed, or actually in bed, I'm reading my e-reader. But once we start to travel again, I will switch back to the e-reader only, because that's going to limit me. So I'm not going to be able to take the whole library with me. These are all my thrift shop finds, treasures, and I will going to show them in a separate video when I'm doing the book haul video, so stay tuned. I never really introduced ourselves properly, so here we go. I am Renata, and this is my husband Zoltan. We are both from Hungary, and we're going to celebrate our anniversary in April, and it's going to be 18 years. So that's a long time together. Some fun facts about us. I have approximately 1,500 physical books in my home library in Hungary. That's, I think, how many I have, but I may have more. Zoli is writing a personal blog called Huntentik, and I'm going to link his blog down below. I love mushrooms, and one of my favorite food is mushroom stew. You may probably never heard about it, but it's very similar to like a stroganoff, but without meat. And I used to love that even before I became a vegan. And Zoli used to do his own toys by hand from wood when he was a small kid. so he's very handy. Nowadays, obviously, he is not building furnitures and stuff like this, but I have seen some of his little toys, what he made when he was a kid, so that's interesting. One of the biggest fun fact is that since 2018, when we started to travel, we started to work from home. So at the last 4.5 years, we spent quite a lot of time together, and I know a lot of people are surprised when we tell them that we are working both from home and spending 24 hours with each other, and obviously we used to travel a lot as well. Explored the country, and this Sunday, because the weather was beautiful, we decided to go to Sherwood, which is quite close to where we live. You will see it has quite a big car park. The main car park is £5 a day, so I think that's a bargain. They have restaurants there and coffee stores, souvenir stores. They have a beautiful dog store as well, where you can buy different things for your dog. You will see what we got for Bobby by the end of the video. And we just love to be in nature, because at the end of the week sometimes I feel myself quite overwhelmed. And I don't know about you, but every single time when I go to nature, I'm just drained after that. And it's not a bad kind of drainage, it's more like all all the stress, the frustration, anxiety, everything just goes off, and I come home with a lighter shoulder. And after this day, we had 2 hours afternoon nap because we were so shattered, but the walk itself is beautiful. I believe the forest was quite beautiful as it is. I believe during the spring and summertime it's just stunning. So enjoy the rest of the video. We arrived to the end of the video and end of our 3rd week. Thank you so much again to taking your time and watching this, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. If you have any insights, or just say hello, and if you like the video, please just press a thumbs up for me. Thank you. Bye bye.